right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And the layup falls.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Harden with it. Hardenstein covering. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here comes Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Five to shoot. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Here's Harden. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williams looking around. The rebound by Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Left side, Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
From the high post. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Start it. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. Cavaliers trip by 3. Harden surveying the D. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And again, it's James Harden. 10 points for him.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. .52 seconds left to play in the first. Harden misses. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
By himself. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouls.
The Thunder making a switch here. Harden hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. One second left. And Harden with the slam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Outside Schroeder.
Oklahoma City foul. Now into the lineup for Cleveland.
And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 2. Ellis with it. Now Wiggins defending. Here's Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ellis. And that misses. That would have put him up. On offense, here are the Thunder. To the inside. Wiggins. The rebound by Allen. Here's Tomlin. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Merrill. Cans it from the wing. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Tomlin. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's the screen by Bryant. Inside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Up top, Harden. 14 points for him. Count it. Harden's got 16 points now.
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
Number 31.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. With the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees the lane open up, he attacks.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here comes Cleveland. And Harden with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Harden into the lane. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Cason Wallace. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And here's SGA to win the run. That one is off. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can. Keep it up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Harden hits them both. Thunder trail by 6. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And he buries his first look.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Tipped. Dort, right side. Outside Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. From deep, Mitchell. Tomlin pulls it in. Merrill outside. Back to Mitchell. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cavaliers. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Cleveland leading by 3. And he drives in. And Harden with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, He's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Harden. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Harden. He has 29 now. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Harden drives in. And he can't jam it through.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He's just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Harden. Six to shoot. To the middle. Bryant with the bucket.
Well, you got to admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Keon Ellis.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Harden with a bucket.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Outside, SGA. Stolen by Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Gilgeous Alexander. Excellent D there from Bryant. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. Outside, SGA. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got 37.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He made a big impact. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. On the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Cleveland leading by 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 41.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And Cleveland has possession. Schroeder with it. Now Wiggins defending. Back to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Tomlin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
It takes a lot of confidence and ability to pull off that reverse.
Hey, from anyone else, it'd be shocking. But this guy, he's got it. He's that talented.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Mitchell fires. Oh, he missed the jumper. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Now pass to Williams. Using the glass to lay it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Outside Harden. Driving in. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Right side, Williams. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up to Cleveland, leading by 5. There's the drive.
phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack him.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
SGA, it's gone! What a J!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. On offense, here are the Thunder. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from outside. Allen rips down the board. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Allen rips down the board. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock, don't turn it over.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 9. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this game, they've